That's what happens too. Or you get your body right for a specific moment in time.
A wedding, you going to the beach, you go on vacation, and it's just like, that was it. And then it's like, okay, you're going to lose it. As soon as you get out there and you stop working out.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going on vacation, going on the gym, working out, getting your cardio,
most people hitting your
regimen. And so it's just like, you lose it so fast. And so that's the mental toughness too. Like, man, I threw it all away.
Right.
It's a waste.
Yeah.
And that prevents you or prohibits you to get back started.
Yeah.
And so I would say just get back started.
Like, get back started. Stop the mistake. We know where we're at. Stop the mistake. Right? Start. Restart.
Yeah.
If you a freaking Olympic bodybuilder, you took 8 years off, but now you like, hey man, my body's not functioning right. My finances aren't correct. Whatever the case may be. Yeah. Restart. Start where you are. Don't start where you were. Because that's going to demotivate the hell out of you. You like, man, I used to put up 250. You go in that gym trying to put up 250.
Queen.
Man, that's nah.
Now you a proud fiend. We be getting stuck in those moments. Ain't
nobody saying like it came.
That's we be stuck in the moment. It's over with.
It's over. Your body's not the same. Yeah. Right? Your finances, you're in a different position in life, but that doesn't mean that we have to stay in this position. Yeah. And I think that's what I really want to speak to. I don't want you to stay in this position just because you've been in this position before. You tried to climb your way out of it, and then you're saying, man, it's just easier to just stay. No, there was a reason why that popped in your head, right? That thought materialized and you began to take action. So now, restart. Stop the mistake in its tracks. Restart. Build that motivation. Hey, welcome to another episode of All Things Connected. I want to start this one a little different. We got 180 subscribers, and we thank y'all. So we want to give y'all a big round of applause, man. We thank y'all. We don't want to start waiting until we get thousands and thousands of subscribers. We thank those who rocking with, or millions. We thank you all for rocking with us right now in the get it out the mud phase of this new endeavor. And so we really want to talk to everyone out there about what do you do when you set a goal and for whatever reason you relapse. You set that New Year's goal of I want to lose weight, I want to get my financial situation together, I want to eat right, I want to look better, I want to fit into those old jeans, I want to lose that gut, whatever the case may be. I want to raise my family out of poverty, but then for some reason we relapse. How do we move on? How do we get past that point? Because everybody relapses, right? There's no person on earth who does everything right all the time, right? And so I want to just share our experience and maybe give a few gems of what to do when we do relapse. Yeah. Right? That's not a bad place to be unless you stay there, right?
Correct.
So what's been your experience with setting goals, trying new adventures, new endeavors, and ultimately either failing or having a few setbacks?
Well, my favorite book says, man, good man falls 7 times, but he gets back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think that's a part of life. I think relapsing, I think failing, if you don't do that, I always say, if you don't come with any losses, I don't trust you.
Like you do everything perfect. Something off.
Something ain't right about that.
Yeah, something off.
Think about that, dude. Yeah. Like, nah, bro. You ain't learned nothing.
Right.
Learning comes from trying and getting it wrong. Mm-hmm. Wisdom comes from failing, getting it wrong, and learning from the lesson. Yeah. Learning from the loss.
Yeah.
And applying the wisdom from the loss,
right,
to the new mindset.
Right. That's very true, man.
That's all it is.
And I think we look at the negative so bad. Mm-hmm. Like I remember.
Hold on, D. Before we go, you got to fix my set, man. Put my book up, right?
Oh man, my fault, bro.
Hey,
my
man,
fault, bro.
You know I'm particular. There we go.
It's in shot.
We good.
All right. Ain't had that bad boy laying around. It's there for a reason.
It's there for a reason.
Yeah. I had to really, really adjust my mindset. Like, even with my youngest daughter and my oldest daughter too. Like, they have like a 98. And immediately, instead of celebrating all of the ones that she got right, we go immediately to the one that she got wrong. And I'm like,
very true.
Like, if that's what you're going to do when she get it right, what incentive does she have to keep doing that?
Think about it. We take that mindset and that mentality of perfection into our adulthoods.
Yeah.
So when we fail, when we get it wrong, we be depressed. We just stop, don't have the motivation to start again.
Yes.
It comes from that school training of like, don't ask stupid questions.
Right.
If
you ain't getting straight A's.
you ain't 4.0 honor roll, you ain't valuable.
And you're not going to be anything in life.
It starts right there, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I had a dude, this was in 6th grade. He got all A's and a B. And he lost his mind. My parents are going to be so disappointed in me. He had so much pressure, bro, to be perfect. And I'm looking like, what the heck? Like, and I was making straight. Bro. That's a lot of pressure. And he was straight going through it. Like, when he opened up them grades, bro, it was like, it's a wrap. And so the same thing that happened with Madison. She got 4 A's and 1 B. And I was like, great job, baby. Like, cause that replayed in my mind. Like, I never want my baby to be, I ain't get straight A's and my life is over in the 5th grade. And heck nah, man.
It's teaching us when I fail, I can't recover.
Failure is not an option.
Failure is not an option.
And too many people say that,
that's
and that's a lie.
We got to talk about the popular cliche lies that just, it sound good.
Right.
And practice make perfect. No, it don't.
Yeah.
Practice make progression.
Oh, that's good.
There's like, you ain't getting perfect. Never.
No.
As long as we in these human experiences.
Yeah.
And we in this body, there's going to be a flaw.
Period. Always.
Like, as great as Steph Curry shoots, he misses.
I heard this dude say that he's like, the only person that shot a ball and didn't miss was Michael Jordan. I'm like, what game were you watching?
What are we talking about?
He ain't missed.
In fact, he championed failure. Mike championed failure all the time. He's like,
maybe I made it look too easy.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't see the work that I put in behind closed doors to prepare me for the lights.
Yeah. Nah, we fall in love with perfection too much, bro.
Yeah.
Or what we seem or deem as perfection.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's a mystery because you chasing something that you can never acquire.
Yeah, you can never achieve it. Yeah.
You never achieve it.
Yeah.
And so you got to start, I guess we got to start setting realistic goals.
Yeah.
And I guess we got to get out of the mindset of like, oh man, I fell off. So one of my goals that I set was like eating right and exercising.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people set those goals, right? Yeah. And a lot of people fail.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
That's why it's so important to have this conversation.
Bro, earlier this year, I was clean, like no meat. I was doing a raw fruit vegetable diet.
Yeah.
And my goal was to do 30 days. Mm-hmm. And then 30 days turned into like 6 months.
Yeah.
Then my birthday came, D.
Boy, them birthdays and holidays.
Man, it's like, how?
Yeah, man.
I didn't expect. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna do a little cheat meal.
Yeah.
It's my birthday, celebratory moment.
Right. Let me let
and
loose.
I'm still on that celebratory moment here in August.
5 months later.
5 months later.
Right.
Here in August, I'm still on that celebratory meal.
Yeah,
and I just
for sure.
fell off.
That's what happens.
I relapsed. And it just was like, all right, and I talk myself, like, get back in the gym. You gotta detox your body again. You gotta cleanse. You gotta start back eating right. And it's so hard. Why do you think it's so hard? Like,
that's really what I want to talk about, man. Like, what do you do when you do realize it? Like, bro, I'm off my square.
Yeah.
Right. I set a goal. I'm not on the path.
Yeah.
Like, what do I need to do to get back on that path?
Man, it's a journey, bro. It's hard.
Yeah, it
I
is
think you
hard.
just got to start though.
That's what I think you got to stop worrying about what you didn't do right.
Because we get
You would sit in
comfortable
that.
and complaining. And,
No, not even comfortable.
and-
You would start beating yourself up.
Yeah, and we get comfortable in that, D. Like, where it's just like...
No, you give up. You throw the goal out the window. So first you sit in it like, dang, man, now I got to start back over. I was doing so well, and you kind of beat yourself down.
Yeah.
And then instead of being like, man, if I did it once, like, man, I can do it again.
Yeah.
You say, man, forget it, man. Let me go get that Ben and Jerry's. Let me.
I'm going to start Monday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to start Tuesday. I just start next week. I already ate bad these couple of days. Let me just...
And knowing, too, like, where you were is not where you have to restart.
Yeah.
You may have to start a little further back. You may have to start all the way over.
Yeah. Me and my friend would just talk about how, like, you really got to put in, like, a solid year and a half to get your body all the way... And you lose it like in 2 weeks of not doing nothing.
Man,
and I think that's another mental block too. Like, man, I worked my ass off to get here. Yeah. And I just skipped leg day for 2 weeks and all my definition
gone.
This is
Chicken
like,
legs.
man, you got to straight maintain. This have to be a lifestyle.
It has to
be. And I don't think we be looking at it as a lifestyle. I think we be looking at it as a goal. Once I get my body right, okay, I'm cool.
That's what happens too. Or you get your body right for a specific moment in time.
A wedding, you going to the beach, you go on vacation, and it's just like, that was it. And then it's like, okay, you're going to lose it. As soon as you get out there and you stop working out.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going on vacation, going on the gym, working out, getting your cardio,
most people hitting
your regimen. And so it's just like, you lose it so fast. And so that's the mental toughness too. Like, like, man, I threw it all away.
Right.
It's a waste.
Yeah.
And that prevents you or prohibits you to get back started.
Yeah.
And so I would say just get back started.
Like, get back started. Stop the mistake. We know where we're at. Stop the mistake. Right? Start. Restart.
Yeah.
If you a freaking Olympic bodybuilder, you took 8 years off, but now you like, dang man, my body's not functioning right. My finances aren't correct. Whatever the case may be. Yeah. Restart. Start where you are. Don't start where you were. Because that's going to demotivate the hell out of you. You like, man, I used to put up 250. You go in that gym trying to put up 250.
Queen.
Man, that's nah.
Now you a proud fiend. We be getting stuck in those moments. Ain't
nobody saying like it came.
Like, we be stuck in the moment. It's over with.
It's over with. Your body's not the same. Yeah. Right? Your finances, you're in a different position in life, but that doesn't mean that we have to stay in this position.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I really want to speak to. I don't want you to stay in this position just because you've been in this position before. You tried to climb your way out of it, and then you're saying, man, it's just easier to just stay. No, there was a reason why that popped in your head, right? That thought materialized and you began to take action. So now, restart. Stop the mistake in its tracks. Restart. Build that motivation. Because once you continue to stay in that, then you're like, man, now it's a part of my routine. Yeah. Right?
So give me a time, D, where you relapsed and don't food and die, because I think that's the easiest one. Yeah. Like, tell me about a time where you set a goal and then you relapsed or you stopped and then you actually got back on it and then reached your goal.
Ooh. I would say with my savings, like I started getting increases at my job, and I just started blowing the money. Like it would just go out to eat.
Run up them digits, run up the money, run up the digits, bro. Boy, you start getting increases, boy. You feel like you can buy whatever.
Man, dude, it's like, I got it. Everybody here, I got it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. And you kind of you honestly kind of get like a dopamine hit from like, man, I got it.
Taking care of everybody.
Yeah. Like, that's a good feeling, to be honest, bro. It's a great feeling, bro. But you would look up and you didn't spend $300, $400
just to get that dopamine hit.
God, man. You would look up like, man, I spent that much money?
Yeah.
Like, nah. And so that's really what it was. And so I really had to start reevaluating how I spend my money and give myself a goal. I said, man, I want to have $100,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
Right? Just cash.
Right.
Right? And then I said, okay, how do I get there? $10,000 a year. Break that down. What number is that on a monthly basis, right?
Yeah.
And so once I started doing that, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then once you really get in that vein, other things open up. You learn about high yield savings account. You learn about cash value life insurance. And so it's like, now my money's just not sitting in the bank, losing value.
It's actually growing.
It's growing, right? And that's a good feeling.
Because I didn't account for the growth when I first started. I thought it was just me saving my money.
Yes.
Now it's gaining compound interest.
Yeah.
You got all of these.
And
things.
even in that, like sometimes I could miss a month, right? And I'm like, dang, D, okay, now you got to double down. And doubling down, it makes you even more uncomfortable. Yeah. But it shows like that commitment, but you realize like, hey, bro, you can't keep doing this. Yeah. Like, you might even want to put a little extra in over so you have a little bit more wiggle room. Yeah. And so I think that's what it is. And I'm going to tell you another thing too. I messed up with the diet and clean eating too with you. Yeah. I think that having someone to be accountable.
And hold you accountable.
Always. And we've said it so many times, but I remember when we first started eating clean, man, we were calling each other every day, sending videos, bro, articles, juices, recipes, everything, bro. And then once that stopped, you relapsed. I ain't even want to tell you I relapsed for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
T, what you doing, man?
And I was like, man, I really didn't realize that you relapsed until the family reunion. Yeah. When we went to Ponderosa and you ordered chicken, and it still ain't. I'm like, then I realized, like, they just ate some chicken. And I was already grubbing because I didn't relapse a long time ago type stuff, right? But then I also realized, it made me realize, like, how much I be preaching to people about finance. Bro, you know better. You know that this is not good for you. But then you still did it. So ease up off them, brother.
Yeah. Or practice what you preaching.
Both.
Yeah.
Both. You still got to eat. Like, we're all going through these things. Nobody's going to be perfect. Yeah. Right? It's always one step at a time. Yeah. They're not just going to stop what they've been doing for X amount of years just because they hear you say it. Yeah. And then make this complete change. That's not life.
Yeah, but some people can.
Very few.
Some people learn like in hostile environments and they can take that like they've been coached that way. It's definitely an exception. Yeah. But like it's just people learning styles. I think it comes down to. But you're right, it's the exception. Yeah. So like you started your journey to get to 100,000, and you like what happened? That you say you stopped because of you got a pay increase? No, you would think when you get the pay increase,
it'd be easy.
It'd be expedited.
Nah, because that's what most people say. Like, oh, when you get a pay increase, don't spend the money. And I'll tell people that, like, but in reality, you still want to enjoy
your pay increase.
Like, I've been working it. Like, I got an extra however much money. Yeah. I want to enjoy some of this. Yeah. So I think that's what's the missing link. Like, how do you still enjoy life and not feel like I'm working, putting it all away, you know, and I'm just being so disciplined to where that's another thing too. I really had to realize, bro, that like that whole save up for retirement and then when you 60, you gonna have $1 million. Nah, I need my money now. Like I need to expedite this process.
Yeah, one of my mentors who's not a real mentor, but I just love his philosophies and his teachings. Robert Kiyosaki, he said, I just need y'all to remember, it's easier to make 10,000 than to save 10,000. Yeah. I'm like, whoa, that changed. He's like, just go get, like you talking about saving 10,000 and waiting, just go get 10,000.
Right.
And that's just go make the money, like, because it's just like you waiting on a check and putting up pennies and stuff gonna keep happening and you're gonna pull from it. Like, just go make the 10.
That's not what we were taught. We were taught discipline, budget, savings, and that has a very important role in managing your finances and being a good steward of your finances. But it was very few people saying, look, man, you can brown paper bag it. You can not smoke cigarettes, not drink alcohol. You can pass up Starbucks and keep it pushing. Right. And if you ain't making no money, it ain't nothing that you're going to be able to do, brother. Exactly. You got to increase that income column. Exactly. And that's what I preach now. Like, now we got to find that you still got to manage and budget. Exactly. But if you're not increasing your income column, it's still going to be very, very hard. You can't tell a person that's making $20,000, $30,000 to stop living life and never enjoy anything.
Yeah.
No, we got to work on getting you a better financial situation. We got to increase your income.
Yeah. And you still got to exercise the delayed gratification on any goal.
For sure.
And I think that's what it be like. We be
but you
wanting
can't
instant. We be wanting it now. Like it's in our heads. It's like, man, I can do this, and you get motivated.
Very true.
And then you in the process, like, man, it's taking too long, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I
like
gotta start back doing this.
Yeah,
like,
you can't delay gratification nowadays, man. And I don't think ever. Waiting until you 60 years old.
That is crazy to me, bro.
That's the path that I was on.
No, it never made sense to me though. I
Really?
always dude. Mama straight told me. She said, "David, one thing I like about you is you always question everything.
Yeah.
You didn't just take what somebody told you and just ran with it. Like, you know."
See, I didn't learn that until
we was talking about church and Christianity and stuff, and I always question like. And you know, back then, don't question God.
Oh my God!
I'm like, why can't I question my father?
They'll lay hands on you so fast.
Boy, smack you, greasy, wake up, get up, got baptized again.
Smelling like cinnamon and peppermint.
Bro, you what? You better not. And I'm like, why can't I question my father? Y'all saying he's good. Y'all saying he's my father. He wants the best for me.
Right.
He wants me to have life and life more abundantly. Why can't I? Like,
yeah,
that makes no sense.
A good father would say, "That's a great question. Let me explain this."
There you go.
Yeah.
And so she said, David, you always had that ability. And so I like a lot of this stuff, man, when I hear, I'm like, you about to do what?
Yeah.
Wait till you old to be able to enjoy your life? But I'm about to go out of town now.
Right now.
Like, I ain't waiting no, bro.
Yeah.
It never sit right
That's
with
a
me,
trick, bro. That's a trick.
And I always had the fear of like, I'm gonna work this job and then they can fire me at any moment.
Yeah.
And I got all my eggs in one basket. Like, I always feared that, but it always gave me anxiety. Even if I stayed on the job too long, because we known to work, and then I'll get comfortable and I would be there. I would literally be on my break in my car, like full of anxiety. Like, is this it?
Mm-hmm.
Is this all my life is I'm gonna do? Like, yeah, and I'm an executive chef making great money.
Yeah.
Got the notoriety, got a nice life. But I'm like, is this it? This all life gonna be? Coming here? Nah.
It can't be.
No, bro.
It can't be.
I never subscribed to that.
Yeah. And I think that is a very motivating factor. Like for me, I'm 36, but I'm 40. In my mind, I'm 40. So I have to be very, very meticulous about my next moves.
Yeah.
Because I have a great job.
Yeah.
I have a secure job.
Yeah.
But it's still not secure in the sense that
Nothing
anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
So that
but
I have to always,
enough,
for sure. But I'm like, man, I don't know if I will be fulfilled, right? And I ain't one of them people like, man, I ain't fulfilled. Like, nah. But I'm still not going to try to make my move and stay on this job for 20 years or 30 years and then look up and life didn't pass me by. Bro, our bodies are different. Now, I'll take my 25-year-old body over this 36-year-old body any day of the week. I could move.
Yeah.
I was strong as heck.
Yeah.
Body didn't ache waking up type stuff. So I can't imagine what it would be at 66.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
And now you telling me at 66, when your body's aching before you get out of bed, now you about to travel the world? And now you about to try to sightsee?
You have no energy, man.
Man, nah.
You ain't gonna zip line. You
That's
ain't gonna
over
skydive.
with. And that's what my wife had to teach me.
You ain't gonna run on the beach. Like, you ain't gonna do none of these things. You ain't really about to get active. You gonna go somewhere and lay down and be in a hotel room.
Yes. In this beautiful new environment, and you sitting up in the bed, hey man, call room service, had them deliver me.
That's all you got.
Nah,
That's
man, you didn't experience life.
You're not, for real. You wasted life working.
Yeah.
You gave them your prime years. You gave them the best of you.
Yes.
And now you can't enjoy family because you miss a bunch of that trying to be strict and like.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out ways to increase the income column, bro.
Yeah, and
I think that's the point of this little. That's our point here. Like,
for sure,
we gotta find ways to make more money and increase.
Yes,
multiple ways, multiple streams of income. Like, and we hear that, but you need to be.
You gotta start
actively thinking about.
And when
how
you
can
relapse,
I make? Yeah,
you gotta get off the sideline.
Yeah,
and get back in the game. That's so important because it's easy. Like, you feel safe on the sideline.
Yeah, because I done failed and everybody laughed. Everybody talked about me.
Yeah, and I ain't getting hit.
Yeah.
If I use a football analogy, like if you first start off and you get smacked, the easiest thing He said, go to the sideline.
Coach, I'm good. I don't feel good.
Make the excuse. Watch. And then you fade into the back.
Yeah.
And then the whole game just go by. And then the whole season go by. And you never really found out, like, what you were made of. You never really found out your metal.
No,
it's so much stuff, man.
Yeah.
We got to stop allowing the relapse to be the permanent situation.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta develop like tough skin and tough mindsets. And I don't think that's being promoted today. Like, I think it's like, oh, however you feel, just do that. And it's just like, nah, man, we gotta get mentally stronger and tougher.
That's huge in my book, D.
We gotta get mentally stronger.
The mental fortitude to say, that's not right.
Yeah. I mean, everything
I can do more. I can do better.
Everything is so soft, watered down. They call it masculinity toxic.
Yeah.
Just because I want to go to the gym and work out.
Yeah.
Just because I want to train my body and my mind. Just because I don't think of it the same way as you think of it. Now I'm toxic?
Yeah.
Because I just want to be a man? Like, just being a man. You can have your views. You can think how you want to think. But just being a man, it means I'm toxic.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, nah, I don't want this. I ain't going to live like this. I don't agree with this. Then, it got it. That's a scary place, bro.
I think we live in a society where people have gone through certain things and the next person to take them, like, ooh, that worked. They don't feel like that, but they know they can use these buzzwords and scare the hell out of you.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, people like us, we like, dang, that's crazy. And then that's all we get. We don't have like this army of people that's like, nah, you the one that's crazy. Like, that ain't even what happened.
Yeah.
Right? But now more and more people are beginning to stand up. Yeah. But it's really a lot of buzzwords, bro. Like, are you threatening me? Like, what the, like, you need to calm down. Ain't nobody threatening you. What threatening? Like,
I am calm. What was that, like the Adam Sandler movie or like anger management or something like that?
Yeah.
Calm down, sir. I'm calm. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
And that was actually like a precursor to like what's going on right now. A lot of this
stuff has been, the stuff that we thought was comedy and satire.
And when we watch, it was like,
it's reality now. It's crazy, D.
Yeah. So how you feel about that toxic masculinity?
I don't listen to it because I know that's not me.
Yeah.
I know that's not me. Now I know I have things that I need to work on.
Y'all can keep talking about it.
It's entertainment and it's division.
Yeah. It ain't about
a lot of this stuff is just meant to be entertaining, number one, because the huge corporations, they want the views, they want the advertising dollars and all of that type of stuff. They want the sponsorships. And that's what it is. Right? But I also realize that there's a lot of youth saying that, right? And they can be right.
Come here, man. You want to get in it? Come on.
Don't he though?
Come
here, Tiger, man.
Tiger want to get in there. So your uncle called you, bro.
What's up, man? What you got to say to the people? Ooh, show them that big old smile, man.
Look up there. You gotta look. Yeah.
Say what's up, world.
Now
you gotta be in shy. Nah,
come on,
buddy.
Get confident. You gotta talk. Come on, give him that tiger wagger. Boy, you great. Come on, man. Come on, Smiley. You tripping. Get up. Say what's up. Say subscribe to All Things Connected. You can't.
All right.
He camera shy, y'all.
Yes, I can.
You can.
Yeah.
So what you were saying, D?
So you say it all the time. Eat the fish, spit out the bones. There are some things that it wasn't right.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Some of the things that
was toxic.
It was toxic for real.
Very,
right?
very
so
toxic.
So then I do take that and I'm like evaluate, like, is this me?
Yeah.
Right? But somebody standing firmly, right? And what they believe in, standing firmly on, you're not going to mistreat me. Right? I'm a man, and that don't mean I gotta be your punching bag.
Exactly.
I can firmly tell you, hey, get out my face.
Yeah.
That's not toxic masculinity. Right. But if a man raises his voice a little bit, or even a lot, because women raise their voice a little bit or a lot, and it's not toxic femininity, like,
exactly.
Right? It's not toxic feminism.
Yeah.
Right? Even though we have that too. Right? And so I take, and I've done that even before toxic masculinity was even a thing for real. But I'm looking at all this stuff, like, you got little girls, like, that's what I watch out for. I'm looking at my girls and I'm like, if they say, oh, that was racist. Let me see what you just said, what you just saw to say that was racist.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about it and how was it racist. Huh?
Like,
Yeah. Okay, it's all good. So we gonna finish recording this and then we'll talk, okay? All right, we almost done. I know you're getting restless.
Yeah, for sure. And so I'm like, that's not, baby girl, that's not racist.
Yeah.
Right? That's not toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Right? And so I need to teach them to know what it really is.
Yeah.
Versus how people are using it and trying to make it fit their agenda.
Yeah.
Right? Which gains traction because you're using these buzzwords. It's just like the algorithm, bro. It's certain words that you can put in and then it's gonna shoot your stuff. It's certain things that can be said and it's like, dang, and then the media takes it and runs with it, and now little girls and little boys are taking it and running with it. And it's like, nah, like y'all are twisting these things.
And they tying it to emotion. Everything is tied to emotion.
Yeah.
So they know I can get people to feel. I can get people to think.
Yes.
That their feelings is just the end all be all.
Mm-hmm.
You can just because you don't feel like going to the gym, don't mean you don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling. And I think we so feeling based, bro. Like,
yeah.
I feel like you said this. Well, I didn't.
Yes.
That ain't what I said.
That's not what I said.
You can feel however you want to feel, but that's not correct. That wasn't my intent.
Right.
And so, like, yeah, man. Just not even with toxic masculinity. It's just so much in regards to our climate. Like, you can't say that. You can't even go to a good comedy show no more because they up there struggling what they really want to say. Like,
but I love comedy because those guys they have the ability to be quick witted.
Yeah.
And you 9 times out of 10, you have your one opinion or your one thought.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're trying to become the center of attention. That's really what a lot of this stuff is. A lot of people want their 15 minutes of fame. They want to try to take it from the comic who has the spotlight in the stage. Yeah. Look, if you want the spotlight in the stage, put in the work.
Yeah.
Develop you some jokes and material, and you get your behind on stage.
You know what I do? And then come on, you want
That's what this dude did.
Come on here.
That's what this dude did.
They not coming, dude.
They not. It shut them down every time, bro. He's like, I had something prepared and everybody here to see me, but here you go. Come on. Give us your best material. Oh, no. He like, well, shut up. What's your name? And then the person was like, they stuttered, and then he was like, not just Daniel. Like, they ain't here to see you. Like, be quiet. And they was quiet for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
And we have to, again, that metal, got to start developing that metal to stand up for what's right. And that's what you're seeing. Mm-hmm. You're seeing, like, on these little social media clips, people try to bully and and they like, nah, you wrong.
Yeah.
You're dead wrong. That's actually one great thing with these cameras. Like, it works both ways.
Yeah.
Y'all used to be able to cry wolf and put on some little tears and granny. Mm-hmm. No. Look, this is what happened. This is what really happened.
I'm about to upload the whole clip.
The whole clip. And now, and you said it last time, these kids, they be knowing. Mm-hmm. They're not blinded by their ego. They like, come on, mommy, come on, daddy. Like, this is wrong. Let's go.
Wrong is wrong.
And they be like, you need to listen to your child. But the ego be playing such a major role.
It does.
And that's really what be happening with our goals. Your ego is telling you like, man, forget it, man. We better off without it, man. We cool. Look, I'm cool the way that we are. I'm cool in my situation. I'm cool with my health. Like,
cool being fat.
I'm cool with getting my limbs lopped off.
Yeah.
That's cool. Don't.
It just running the family. Diabetes running the family. High blood pressure just running the family. Come on, man. Yeah, it's running in the family because y'all eating the same way. It ain't in y'all. Nah. Like, you ain't start off with this.
Yeah. And then
I'm big boned.
Now I heard that a lot, bro.
Bones ain't big, but our skeletal system is
the same, bro. For real. Like, y'all doing a whole lot, man. And
we make excuses to stay in our comfort.
Yeah.
To stay in our failure. Yeah. It's easier.
You know what I think we also do, D?
What's that?
We compare ourselves to others. Like, you look at, like, in my mind, right? Comparison can be a driving force, right? But it can also be
a stumbling block.
Man, it can steal your joy, bro. Mm-hmm. It could really set you back because you are always comparing yourself or you're always comparing others to this person who is this certain way or they seem like they have it together.
Yeah.
Right. And that can be a huge just roadblock, bro.
Yeah. If you look at it like that. See,
Yeah.
I always look at people that's doing better than me or perceive to doing better than me. I always use it as motivation.
Yeah.
I've never been the type of guy to look at somebody that had something and get jealous or envious. It's like, this is possible.
So it has to be the right perspective.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because it can blind you if it doesn't.
Nah, for sure. But if you look at it from the right lens and be like, man, I remember when I first walked in your house in Houston, bro. I was like, damn. This my brother's shit.
Yeah.
Oh, if he can do it, I can do it.
That's what I really wanted y'all to see.
Like, we come from the same womb, same parents, same ghetto.
Yes.
We come from the same environment, same schools. Like,
And
if he can live like this, so can I. So like, I've never had the jealousy, envious bug in my body whatsoever. I always was like, oh man, that's tight. I can recreate that.
Yeah.
I can put my own spin to it.
Right.
I've never felt intimidated because like never. So I think you gotta really change the mindset. It's all about the mindset. Yeah, but it can't. I can see where it can make some stumble.
Yeah, you say something, D, man. I want you to say it. Talking about how we view ourselves.
I'm lost.
You know what I mean? Man,
you gotta give me some context.
Man, you say it all the time. Like we don't view ourselves how we should. We view ourselves as common. We're too common with ourselves.
Yeah.
And when you first said it, I said, dang. We are too common with ourselves. We're too focused on what other people have and what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right?
That's good.
And marveling at them, not knowing that people could be looking at you
the
same way, but you just look at yourself as so common and really selling yourself short.
Not for real.
Right? And I think that's a part of the relapse. Like, people were looking at you like, dang. Like, this person was like this, and then they put a little time in. You could be the motivating factor for someone else, but we never look at it like that.
Nah, man. I always tell people like we don't honor our gift because it's common to us.
Yeah,
we
treat it as common.
And like, man, I'd be like, man, if I could sing, man, I'll sing all day. And then you get people that can blow, D.
Yeah.
And now, like, you got to put it to right perspective though. The gift is not for you.
Yeah.
It's for others. Yeah. It's to impact others. It's not for you to enjoy. It ain't really for you to be entertained by. And in fact, you're not going to look at it like that because it's you. You. I was born with this. I've been doing this all my life.
Yeah.
And so you got to think about that. Like, well, I was given this to bless somebody else's life. I was given this to impact somebody else's life.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. And we are too common with ourselves, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we too common. And like, I tell people like all the time to trust their dopeness because each and every one of us are dope in our own special way, bro.
For sure.
But if you don't believe it, if you don't look at yourself like that, or if you too common with yourself, like, oh, I'm just some regular guy.
Yeah.
I'm just the average Joe.
Right.
No, you're not. All of us have something amazing about us, bro.
Real talk.
That if we really work on it, craft it, practice it, like make it, lock into it, give it our all, give it like 110%, bro. We'll all look like experts, professionals, icons. Everybody on the face of the planet Earth has something about them.
Yeah.
And that's what the internet is doing. It's starting to show us like, man, you got so many funny guys. Funny in their own way.
Ain't just
everybody ain't got to do stand up. They funny and making these skits.
Yeah.
Desi Banks. You got Country Wayne. You got all these Ha Davis. That's like, well, I ain't really got to get on the stage, but if that's what y'all want to do, if I can expand, I'll do that too.
Right. And that's a new skill set. It's a different skill set.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can be special in my own way.
Yeah.
But comparison is the thief of
joy.
It is. And so now it's just like, oh man, I got to be him. No, just be yourself. Trust your dopeness. Yeah. That's my whole brand, D.
Yeah.
Trusting who you are.
You're so cold.
Believing in who you are.
Yeah.
And that's going to unlock everything that you need in life.
Yeah.
When I start doing that and I start walking in that and being who I am, now celebrities reaching out to me.
Right.
Now high profile people reaching out to me because I ain't trying to be nobody else. Because I'm walking in my confidence and who I am so much that it's contagious.
Yeah.
Like, dude, man, I get around you. You just affectionate. Like, you just.
And did that happen overnight?
Nah.
Did you fail?
I failed. Got it wrong several times.
Yeah.
And how I was failing was because I was trying to be somebody else.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a Crip in the neighborhood. I was trying to start gangs. I was trying to fight and be who my uncles and father was. Like I was the neighborhood guys was.
Yeah.
So I'm starting gangs, bro. Starting neighborhoods and teaching people how to fight and shoot pistols. I was robbing myself trying to be somebody else.
Right.
Boy, but when I got it.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, man, start believing. That's all Trust Your Dopeness is. Believing in yourself. And this ain't no motivational podcast, but I got to tell y'all, this is the truth. When you start believing in yourself, when you start getting all them characters out of your mind and who you think you should have become and who you think you are. Nah, when you tap in and get self-aware with you, it's going to unlock life for you. I'm telling you. So yeah, man. Nah, it ain't happened overnight, bro. I failed so much, bro.
Yeah.
And look. Yeah. Nah, bro. I was dressing like people. And, you know, coming from St. Louis, we from the neighborhood, you dressed a certain way. You had the J's on, you had the, you know, certain jeans, and everybody looked alike. But when I started stepping out the box, putting on my bell bottoms, my flared looks, putting on my oversized, that's when people's like, oh, nah, he cold. Like, he really know how to do this. So when you just tap into your identity, man, it just, again.
Oh, you said something, D. When you really make a commitment, we teach togetherness a lot.
Yeah.
There is a point in your life where you have to do certain things on your own. Like, you have to be comfortable in isolation.
Yeah.
That's really where a lot of growth happens.
Yeah.
And then once you gain that growth, now, let me give it to you.
Yeah.
That's really what there was for real. Like when we invited everybody to the house, bro, it wasn't to showboat. Cause I don't showboat. You can't find no pictures on none of my, so I don't do social media.
You don't. You just
right. So I don't want you to. That's just me. I've never wanted to show the world. Like, I think we getting that wrong. You want to show the world every single aspect of your life. You get a new boyfriend, you get a new girlfriend. Oh, this my new boy. Y'all ain't together in 3 weeks, and now
you gotta post
I want everybody to pray for me because. And then you right back at it. People like, man, come on. Like, you need to get a stable foundation, right? I wanted my friends, my close loved ones, my relatives to see that so they can see we can get this.
Yeah. Hold on. Tiger, cut that TV off and go downstairs and do that. We're recording up here. Thank you. Go ahead. So you want and you want the family.
That's really what happened.
Yeah.
Right. I got exposed to certain things and I really looked at I'm like, man, I ain't special. Right? There's nothing that's just like innately great about me.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of guys just like me where I'm from. My brothers, my friends, they just didn't get exposed to some of this stuff. Because honestly, I wanted a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Yeah. Right? But my wife had already been exposed to more. I ain't know about builders. I ain't know about none of that. Yeah. We live in St. Louis. These houses been here since 1908 type stuff, bro. Like, ain't nobody building new developments and all that. And so, but my wife had got exposed to that and she knew like, nah, we can do this. And now I'm like, no, I gotta show other people. Look what we can do.
Yeah.
Right?
Just by being exposed.
Yeah, because now I'm not some person on social media. You got direct access to me. It hit home a little bit more.
Oh, bro, it changed my life, bro.
Yeah.
It changed my life. Even my best friend, man, running $1 million organization and business, bro. It just like you say, it makes it possible.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, okay, like this bro I'm with every day. Like this bro I grew up with, like, oh, we can do this.
Yeah.
It makes it because you look at it like it's taboo. You look at it like it's the rappers and the celebrities and the actresses and entertainers
and the select few.
The MTV cribs, they only can live. Bro, you living in the MTV crib house, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say all that now.
What? I can show you some MTV crib episodes that was smaller than yours. That was less. Yes, D. We were kids, so we thought that was
humongous type.
Nah,
bro. I know that I'm blessed. Yeah. I know that I'm blessed, but I just think that wait till we do what we do next.
Oh man, eyes haven't seen nor ears have heard.
That's really what I'm like. Wait till, because I saw once I got where I see, like, oh shoot, it's another level where everybody can. Nah, it's different, bro. And so I think that's what I want people to get out of this relapse.
Yeah.
I don't want you to stay that and then that defines. I don't want your relapse to define your life.
Yeah.
I want your fortitude
Yeah.
to define
Yeah.
who you are, where you are,
Yeah.
and where you can go.
Yeah.
I don't want us to place this limit. Man, I tried it once and I tried to lose weight. Well, revisit it. I tried to save this money. Revisit it.
Get back on the journey.
Get back in the game.
Yeah.
Don't sell yourself short. Don't think of yourself as common. We miracles. We have some dynamic stories. And we still think of ourselves as typical instead of miracles.
Yeah.
You a miracle, D.
Thank you.
I'm a miracle, bro. King James is a miracle. Naomi is a miracle.
Yeah.
All things connected. Our subscribers, people who don't know about us yet, y'all miracles.
That's good, man.
That's where we at, bro.
That's good. Okay, end it there.
That's it.
I'm Trey the Great.
I'm just Daniel.
This is All Things Connected. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We out.